If you're doing everything in the gym right, but your hips still feel wrecked, well, this one move could be the fix that you've been missing. You lift smart, you warm up, you stretch, but things still feel off. Your squat feels uneven, your hips feel tight no matter what you do. And it's starting to wear on your knees, your lower back, maybe even your motivation. You're not injured, but something's not right. That's where the Sumo Frogger comes in. The Sumo Frogger isn't just a stretch, and it's more than a warm-up. It trains control, the kind you lose when your hips feel stiff, your squats feel uneven, and your lifts start taking more than they give. It teaches you how to move into deep positions with purpose and come out of them without strain. This isn't passive range. This is usable strength and stability in the exact positions you need while under load. And that changes everything. How you squat, how you hinge, how you recover. And that's why we use it in elements. Because when you build this kind of control, everything gets easier, cleaner, and more sustainable. Today we're gonna go deep into the Sumo Frogger. I'm gonna show you the setup, along with some adjustments in case you're having trouble, and finally some variations and how you can train this. Let's get into it. Stand with feet shoulder width apart. Now take one big step to the left, one big step to the right. This is your starting point. This will typically be a good general position for you to get started with. Now from here, I like to take our toes slightly outward. Make sure you adjust your jeans, and then all I'm gonna ask you to do is squat down to a position that's comfortable for you. Might not be as far down as I am here. It actually might be deeper, or it could be a little higher. It's perfectly fine. Now, from this position that's good for you, the main focus here is, can you keep your chest up and your knees out? Start here. How does this feel? Now, from this position, place your hands on the floor. I'm gonna show you this from the side here. Now, once you get better with it, you might be able to bring your hands closer, but in the beginning, you might have to reach out pretty far. Not a problem at all. So I want you to get comfortable going in and out of this position in the beginning. So find a position for your hands that's going to be good. Once you've found that position, you're simply going to load your hands, your arms, and then hop forward, bringing both hands up and chest up. Congratulations, you just did your first Sumo Frogger. Now, what we can do is start looking at how we can improve that. Are certain things within here that might not quite feel comfortable, but by setting things up, by starting with your feet shoulder width apart, step out, find a squat that's good for you, chest up, knees to the outside, placing your hands on the floor, loading the arms, and then hopping into that squat, bringing your chest up, knees out again, and practicing this, you're going to get better with that. What that means is that you're going to be improving your mobility, your range of motion in the squat, and you're also going to be improving your strength, loading the arms, opening up those hips, working on making sure to keep your chest up. Got to carry over for any of the lifting that you're doing. You're training coordination between your hips, knees, and ankles, all working together, not fighting each other. You're building strength in your in range, not just flexibility. You're linking posture, breath, and movement so that your spine stays upright, your ribs stay stacked, and your hips can actually do their job. It wakes up the muscles that stabilize you and brings awareness to positions you've probably been blowing past for years. Now, this isn't just a stretch you hold. It's an active recalibration of how your lower body moves under pressure. And that's what makes this so good, because it doesn't just loosen you up. It teaches your body how to move better rep by rep. Now, you don't need perfect mobility to get the benefit. If your hips or ankles are tight, just elevate your heels. If your wrists don't like the floor, turn your fingers out or make fists like a sumo wrestler. Now, if your range is limited, stay higher and keep the movement clean. Now, the goal isn't just to go lower, it's to move better. Smooth over deep, always. Work with your body, not against it. That's how this becomes a skill, not just another stretch. Now, once the basic version feels solid, you can make progress with it. Wider stance to challenge balance and strength. A deeper squat for range and control, walking steps to build coordination, or sliding your feet past your hands to really load the hips. You can even add a backward return to sharpen your transitions. Each variation builds strength awareness and real-world carryover. Now use the Sumo Frogger as a primer. 30 seconds before squats or deadlifts to open up your hips, sync your posture, and get your joints talking to each other. Now drop it into your cool down to decompress and realign after heavy work. That way you don't carry tension into the rest of your day. And on off days, it's perfect for active recovery. No weights, no pressure, just smooth, useful movement. And if you do it daily, well, you'll build the kind of control and confidence that makes your entire lower body feel more capable, more responsive, and more resilient in the gym and everywhere else. The Sumo Frogger isn't easy, but it's worth it. It wakes up your hips, resets your posture, and brings control back to your movement. And remember, you're not broken, you just need the proper tools. And if you liked today's video, I know you're gonna like this full hip mobility routine.